Am I the asshole for throwing away a hostess gift and asking my SIL if she can't listen? My family have allergies. One night where they don't have to worry and can eat everything is great. I am so frustrated. I host big dinner parties once a season. The whole family comes down and it is usually a great time. My brother is now married and he bring his wife along. I'm not besties with her, we are just polite to each other. Now the first invite she asked what she should bring and I told her nothing, just show up and have a good time. Well, she brought food. I thought she was just being polite and I reiterate to not bring food since if throws off the menu I made and I don't know what's in it and some relatives have allergies. You would think problem was solved, nope. Next time she brought more food. I told her again to not bring anything and if she really wants to bring a hostess gift bring wine. We had our summer dinner and before that she asked what wines would be good for dinner. I told her a white wine and told her again she doesn't have to bring anything, just being here is a great. Please don't bring food. I assumed she would bring wine, which would be fine. She shows up with cornbread. I was so done at this point that when she was with the others I threw it away and just moved on with the night. She noticed the cornbread wasn't served and confronted me later in the night. I told her I threw it away and she got mad at me. We got into an argument about how I should be grateful I am helping her out and me asking if she can't listen, since children can do it but apparently she can't. She called me a jerk and my brother is mad at me. I don't get why I should be grateful since she is causing that problem and fucking up my menu. Not the asshole. Everybody seems to gloss over the fact that people at the table have allergies. Did you make it clear to your SIL that this is the case? What if someone eats something wrong, gets sick, or worse? Not the asshole. She effed around and found out. 3 times she was told to bring nothing, 3 times she brought something. She can host her own gatherings if she wants to show off her cooking skills. Not the asshole. This is a super passive-aggressive move on her part to get you to comply with what she wants at your home rather than what you want in your home. Throw it away or give it to charity. If the AITA, have the charity show up while she is there. Meet passive-aggressive with aggressive-aggressive or it will never stop. Bullies never back down until you make them. Either she accepts how you handle what she brings when asked repeatedly not to, or she can not come. Not the asshole simply because you've repeatedly told her not to bring anything and she refuses to listen. It would have been better to save the bread and tell SIL that you will give it to neighbors or ST. No need to throw food out, but I understand the frustration. Not the asshole because your family has allergies and you want one night when everyone can enjoy themselves without worrying or having to ask, is there X in this? Is there any risk in this? That's sweet of you. And mean of her to insist in bringing stuff that could be a problem. What's her problem? Is she one of those people who don't believe in allergies? Not the asshole. You've told her time and time again not to bring food. It's not a gift at this point, it's a burden she continues to try and force on you. As a person with celiac, thank you on behalf of your relatives. Your attitude is rare and so helpful. People without medically necessary dietary restrictions rarely get it. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. What wine would be good? White. Okay, here's some cornbread. She is in the wrong. If you have told your brother the situation, and he is still mad at you, then they both should simply not get invited going forward. Not the asshole. No, but don't you see? If she can't bring food which is expressively asked not to bring, then how can she brag that she was so helpful and good, and isn't she really the star of this show? She sounds incredibly self-centered and inconsiderate. Honestly, I'd just stop inviting her. And if anyone asks, simply tell the truth. She won't stop trying to deliberately trigger people's allergies. Not the asshole. Repeated reasonable requests have failed to elicit a grown-up response from her. She is actively and deliberately doing exactly what you asked her not to. What kind of doormat does she think you are? If SHE wants to eat her food and brings it exclusively for her, then fine, otherwise calling it a hostess gift knowing the hostess has explicitly asked her not to bring that kind of thing, she's an asshole. Not the asshole. As you say, children can understand, but she can't. Stop inviting her. Not the asshole. She disrespected the one rule you set for her multiple times. She is a massive asshole. Not the asshole. I hate when people bring food to my dinner parties that I didn't ask them to bring. This isn't a potluck dinner. You had a menu and she didn't even think to ask what it was in order to bring a dish that goes along with it. I would say ESH for throwing it out, but this is the third frigging time. She wasn't going to stop bringing food. Maybe this will make her think twice before doing it again. Not the asshole. I'd stop inviting them. Not the asshole. Hostess gifts are always in good taste: bottle of wine, box of herbal tea, fancy coffee, whimsical dish towel, tea towel, and so on. Maybe even chocolate or cookies, without the expectation that those be served at the event. Okay for hosts to just keep those for themselves. But a random pan of cornbread? I'm cracking up. It did occur to me that some groups do expect everyone to bring food, and showing up empty-handed is considered rude. But that's probably where your box of chocolates can come in handy. Those can be set out after dinner, or not. Not the asshole. First time is an honest mistake, but after you specifically told her to not bring food, she's being ignorant in purpose. Especially after she asked about wine. She's trying to make problems for you, I don't know why. I would note that you shouldn't throw the cornbread, either donate it or give it back to her at end of the evening. You told her to not bring food cause of other people's allergies and she ignored it every time. Maybe you could have been nicer, but she also should have listened and realized that people's allergies are a serious thing. We're a severe allergy family now, due to one member. She has contact reactions and none of us are really interested in a hospital trip. The days of recovery. I'll tell you a few times. I'll remind you the first time. I'll ban you afterwards. If you can't respect the lives and health of my family members, you don't belong in or near my home and safe space. Not the asshole op who ignores allergen requests and then tells someone they're rude for not trying to die today. That's asinine. Not the asshole. 3 times would be enough times to piss me off as well. Not the asshole. Whilst her intentions are probably good, you've asked her numerous times not to bring food as you are cooking and people have allergies. You also gave her another option of something to bring. Maybe you shouldn't have thrown it away to save face, but I don't disagree that it's annoying. Please bring wine. Surprise cornbread. Not the asshole. Pure and simple, this was a power play on her part. You asked her to not do something, and she did it anyway because she knew she'd get a rise out of you. She was betting you wouldn't escalate because you were around family and wouldn't want to rock the boat. Good job standing up to her. Not the asshole. But him helping. Not the asshole. Your house, your rules. You were kind, repeatedly, and said repeatedly to not bring food. Maybe now she will get the point. Not the asshole. What part of don't bring food is difficult to understand? She's being an AH, possibly with the intention of painting you in a bad light to your brother. Not the asshole. It doesn't matter about allergies or the menu. You asked her politely not to bring food. In fact, you asked her twice. She is being rude by bringing food to someone else's dinner party when told not to. If she does it again, don't invite her in the future. Not the asshole. Since she won't listen, tell your brother to make sure she doesn't bring food. Tell him if she brings food again, it will end up in the garbage and it will be the last invite she will be given to these dinners. Maybe he can figure out why she feels obligated to bring food when specifically asked not to. Not the asshole. She is exactly like an impudent child who refuses